let's say we have the derivative of x squared. I would agree here that lots of people would use the power rule. So, why does a power rule work? Well, the power rule states that x to the power of n is equal to n times x to the power of n minus 1. So, to prove this, we're going to write the fact about the derivative. So, we have the function of x, the derivative of that is going to be f of x plus h minus f of x all over h, and the limit of h approaches 0. This on a graph, just a random function, and I plot down 2 points. One is x and one is x plus h. So we know that this little thing between is a distance of h, and we know that the y value will be the function of x plus h, which I talked about in a short, and this will be the function of x. So the definition here is just saying that f of x of h plus h is just approaching f of x. So we're just finding the derivative of the function of f of x because h is approaching 0. Okay, so now if I plug in this fact for x to the power of n, we get the limit as h approaches 0 of x plus h to the power of n minus x to the power of n and over h. So when we expand x plus h to the power of n, this will give us x to the power of n plus n times x to the power of n minus 1 times h. And this will keep going until h to the power of n. Okay, so let's write this out. We have the limit as h approaches 0 of x to the n plus n times x to the power of n minus 1 times h, all the way till h to the power of n minus x to the power of n, and divide that by h. So we see that this minus x to the power of n and this plus x to the power of n will just cancel. So we're just left with this. So everything here contains a h. So we can write this as h n times x to the power of n minus 1 plus some constant c times x to the power of n minus 2 times h plus dot 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 till h to the power of n minus 1. And we're dividing by h here. So these two h's will cancel, and we can get rid of this divisor, and we know that h is approaching 0, so this h cancels, and all these h's cancel, except this one term that doesn't have h anymore because it was divided out. So now we are given that n times x to the power of n minus 1 is going to be equal to the derivative of our function of x to the power of n. So let's take the derivative of x to the power of 2. So we have 2x, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is just 2x.